you have enough strength to like say, I gotta do this?
You're young, you go through a lot, you take a lot, but at a certain point, you wake up and you be like, I deserve better. I deserve better. Now I have a daughter. I can't watch I could have still today been in that situation and can be if I wanted to. Okay.
What up? Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
We need to get into Toya Johnson and the recent comments she made on a podcast that has a lot of people questioning her judgment and her respect for her current marriage. So Toya brought up her ex-husband Lil Wayne and made a comment that didn't sit well with a lot of folks. So on the podcast, Toya said something along the lines of, if I wanted Wayne, I could have him.
At a certain point, you wake up and you be like, I deserve better. I deserve better. Now I have a daughter. I can't watch I could have still today been in that situation and can be if I wanted to.
Okay. And then followed that up by saying, if I ever get divorced from Red.
At the end of the day, you left Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You left him.
Even though I got cheated on a million times.
You got cheated on.
But
right. But and this is no shade to anybody, and we're having a real conversation. At the end of the day, if you told Wayne today, I'm divorcing, God forbid, and let's do this, he will say yes. That's the gag.
Anyway, we are,
yeah.
But, you get to...
Now, Wayne is her ex-husband. They've known each other since they were 12. They share a daughter, Reginae, and they've stayed close throughout the years. The problem is that what she chose to say and how she said it, because it wasn't just a general statement about co-parenting or respect. It was Toya suggesting that she still has access to Wayne if she wanted him, and adding that part about divorcing her husband in the same thought.
Help me understand.
That is not hypothetical. That's not me and my ex are cool. That's framing your current marriage like it's conditional, like your ex is still on standby and in your back pocket. When someone's married, people expect a certain level of loyalty and respect, not just through actions, but in how they speak about their past. It doesn't matter how close you and your ex are, when you speak publicly, and especially when you bring up divorce casually in the middle of a conversation about another man, it is going to raise questions. Because why would you bring up divorce at all? Why even entertain that line of thought unless it's something you've already considered? And if a man said this, if he went on a podcast and said, if I ever left my wife, I could get my ex back, people would not hesitate to call that disrespectful. That would be seen as emotional betrayal, and rightly so. A lot of people online are disappointed. They're saying Toya disrespected Red, that she publicly embarrassed him, and that her comments opened the door to speculation about the state of their marriage.
Toya, honey, I don't know if none of your friends never told you, but you don't never mention an ex when you got a new man. You're married. You have a whole husband out here. And you talking about an ex? You did too much. You really did too much, Toya.
And Toya's facial expression told me everything I needed to know when Carlos King asked her if she would get back with Lil Wayne. If he asked, she lit up like a light bulb. Absolutely. Because Toya loved Wayne, but Wayne just wouldn't do right by her. So I think that she would think about it. Even if she wouldn't go back immediately, I think that she would have deep thoughts about it.
Some are even questioning why she would risk creating that kind of tension in the public eye for a moment of nostalgia or ego.
What kind of emotional maturity do women think a man must have to be the husband of a woman that goes on an interview and is braggadocious about being able to be in a romantic relationship with her ex if she wanted to?
And I think that's where the line was crossed, because even if Toya didn't mean any harm, that doesn't excuse the impact. Words carry weight, especially when your platform is large and your relationship is being watched. But this is a bigger issue here beyond Toya. We've seen this pattern where people downplay their current relationships to uplift or entertain the idea of a past one, and is usually brushed off as harmless. But it's not harmless when it chips away at the trust, respect, or dignity of the person you are currently in a relationship with. It doesn't matter how strong your marriage is behind the scenes. When things like this are said publicly, it introduces doubt and invites people to question your intentions.
Thing about the Toya interview with Carlos. First of all, Carlos set up the trap. She fell for it. But the other situation is for Toya to even entertain it. And I see a lot of people like, oh my God, she got a good man. She got a good man. She got a good man. We don't know that. For her to even entertain that question lets me know that there's something that's thinking in Denmark. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything ain't peachy keen, because Toya lied a lot about her relationships. Yeah, Toya always lied about her for her men. Like, she was on me and Wayne this, me and Wayne that. This, we was unbreakable, blah, blah, blah. Wayne was cheating the whole time. Memphis, he don't do this, he don't do this. He was abusive. So she's going to make the men she with look great, because I remember when she bought this building space and her husband didn't like that. So he gave her silent treatment for 3 days. That's not good.
I think people need to be more intentional about how they speak about their past when they are in something new, or in Toya's case, something she committed to in front of God, family, and the world. At the end of the day, Toya's allowed to have love and respect for Wayne, and that history will always be a part of her life. But there's a way to speak about it that doesn't overshadow or undermine the man she's with now. I want to hear what y'all think. Do you believe Toya crossed the line with her comments? Was it just a harmless joke, or was it deeper than that? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you're enjoying these conversations and my commentary, please leave a like, share this video with someone, as well as consider subscribing to the channel. Until the next video, peace, y'all.
Bragging that you can get a man back that embarrassed your ass for the 50th, 11th time while currently married in your third marriage, and to be on here as if it's a flex, that's an insult. To ever open your mouth as a woman to disrespect your husband publicly in front of the world, mind you, isn't this the same woman that doesn't like light-skinned men? So you settled for the current husband because your type is dark complected man. And wasn't she the same woman that didn't believe K. Michelle when K. Michelle said that she was experiencing what she was experiencing with Memphis when she was with him? And then she didn't believe it until after the behavior showed up and magnified when she was with him?